Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Super, and welcome back to another Battlefield 6 video. And today is some good news for Battlefield. EA came out with a patch that's actually in the game now, basically going over the problems people were having about XP in the game. And there's a few things that they changed that are actually going to increase and make the game's progression feel way easier and way more comfortable for the majority of players. If you don't already know, for the first week of the game, Battlefield's progression, the XP you need for weapons, your player XP to unlock stuff, or even some of the quests you needed to do some of the missions to get new guns were quite hard to do. And some of them were just, they felt like super long time gated things. And with this new patch that just came out, it's supposed to alleviate some of that pressure. So first things first is XP gained from a match is going up by 10%. Now this isn't a lot, but if you think about it, if you played 100 games, you probably would have leveled up at least 3 or 4 more times at this point. So that's quite a bit of XP and it's good. Another thing is, which is daily bonuses, which are going up by 40%. Now, I kind of hold the opinion that dailies and weekly missions are kind of reserved for games like MMOs. So I wish this was a little bit higher, to be honest, because it kind of forces people to play a certain way, which if they're not really liking that way, they should be rewarded for doing it more. I don't really like that, oh, if someone who never uses a sniper, doesn't play recon, they're forced to do something that's out of their realm, but they feel like they're obligated to do it just so they can level up. I feel like it should be a bit more, but the fact that it's going up is great. Secondly is the XP that you need for the first 20 levels of a weapon to get attachments is being reduced. So with the new update, you're going to get the first 20 levels of your weapon to get those crucial attachments to make the gun feel better, twice as fast effectively, with the XP update and the reduction of the XP for the weapons. And thirdly is the weapon challenges that you need to do, which were used to be 20, 23, and 26 to start those missions, are now being reduced to 10, 15, and 20. Now, personally, I think all of them should just be level 10, but the fact that they're reducing it and making it better for people who haven't even played the game yet to get up to those levels, or people who don't have much time, this is better. But the fact that all of these time-gated things are in the game just feels like it's anti the player experience. But they're moving in the right direction, which is great. Another thing that they talked about was sort of trying to counter the XP farming that people are doing against bots in portal mode. Now, they're not directly nerfing how that works, but they have noticed that a lot of the servers that are being made in portal mode are exclusively for XP grinding. And they realize that this is an unintended consequence of the portal mode, and they want to diminish that fact. Like, they're not completely taking it out, but that's not how Portal was designed. It was designed for people to be creative, come up with new ideas. Like, you've seen probably a lot of stuff. Like, you can play CS in Battlefield. You can play COD Zombies in Battlefield. There's Call of Duty maps in Battlefield. There's like the Chained Together map game in the game. It's cool. Like, there's a lot of cool stuff being made by players, and they feel like a lot of the capacity for their servers for it are being held up by these people who are abusing the XP bot farming. And I think this is eye-opening for them to change it, but I think it also shows that the game that they've made is so hard that they realize that a lot of people are abusing the fact that this is in the game, and that's why so many of them are there. In addition to that, they're also aware of the other issues in the game, some that I mentioned in my last video about Bloom, but vehicles not spawning, etc., etc. They are looking into all these things, and they're trying to get a patch out. Well, this one that's coming out for the XP should be out within the next week, and they're trying to get one out for those other issues before Season 1 comes out. So hopefully within the next 10 days. This is all good news. I love the transparency. I love the fact that they're actually putting out updates relatively quickly to fix the concerns of the game that players have. And honestly, it just makes me want to play the game more, knowing that I'm going to have more fun continuously down the line. Let me know what you guys think about this. Do you think the XP increase and reductions were needed? Do you think they're good enough? Do you think they're not enough? Let me know what you guys think. And with that being said, thanks for watching.